Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again, as always. I will keep this as brief as possible. There are quite a few more gamers in my subscribers than I initially thought, so I do want to pump this video out because I do actually enjoy making gaming videos. I should make a second channel really focusing on gaming instead of torturing all you guys out there that really don't give a shit. Anyway, what I want to talk about is the Dragon Age the Veilguard. I've made a couple of videos in the past on my channel, so just scroll down, there shouldn't be too far down, about this subject, about it being rather woke, bloated with gender ideology and queer theory and all the rest of this stuff. Stuff you don't expect to see in an RPG of this magnitude. I mean, Dragon Age has a massive fan following. With all the political nonsense they have stuffed this game with, they are catering to a tiny minority and segregating the core fanbase. The core fanbase that would have put the games sold into the millions of units sold instead of just the thousands. I mean, the concurrent player base on this game at the moment, it's only just come out a week or two ago, and on Steam there are about 30 odd thousand, I think it is, concurrent players at the moment. Now that is woeful for a triple game such as this. I mean, Dragon Age, like I say, has a massive fan base. You expect to see that quadrupled even, if not more. Anyway, the point of the story is, guys, well, the point of this video, should I say, excuse me, is I stipulated in my past videos about this game that I would not play it, I would not buy it, etc, etc, because of all the nonsense that's within this game. Well, I have gone against every fibre of my being, and I have borrowed it off a friend of mine. Now, he is not woke, far from it. He's, to be honest, he's a little bit more right-wing than I am, and that's saying something. And he went out and bought it. He doesn't have any family, he doesn't have any children, doesn't have a wife, doesn't have a girlfriend, stuff like that, so I can quite understand it. He has money to burn. He's got nothing else to spend his money on, so yeah, c'est la vie. So anyway, I've borrowed it, I've played it, I am playing it today, right now, as we speak. I just want to give you the goods and the bads that I have come across in I think I've been playing it for about 4.5 hours now. It is quite a slog to get through the awful writing and the terrible dialogue. Usually in an RPG such as this, you expect gruff characters, tough people to be running tribes and certain factions within the game, but it's like you are inside a Disney Pixar film in here. All the characters are so childish. I mean, some of your companions talk like teenagers. It's just not on. I'm not used to this in a game such as this. So yeah, the good and the bad, really. I don't want to drone on too much. The good, first off, is they have nailed hair. The way their hair on the characters move while they're jumping around, vaulting over your walls and stuff, and fighting and dodging attacks and stuff like that, is second to none. They have nailed how hair should actually be. Usually in video games, hair is like stuck to the character's face. It doesn't move. It's like it's super glued to the character's head, but in this, it flows over the shoulder when they're turning their heads and stuff. They have nailed that. Fantastic, brilliant. Secondly, the good. The character creation screen is fantastic. Very in-depth. You can make whatever character you want. The only complaint I have, and I'm not being perverted with this, by the way, is if you are making a female character, for example, and you are trying to base it off yourself, if you are a girl, a woman even, and you are quite voluptuous, shall we say, the maximum size breasts and backside you can get are nothing. I've got bigger boobs than the bigger boobs than this game allows you to have. It doesn't necessarily cater to proper women, so to speak. You're very flat chested, very flat backside, very no sex appeal whatsoever, basically. I have done my best to try and negate that. I have made my female character as female as I can possibly get her. Slender blonde hair, barely attractive, etc. I'm going against the narrative here. You're not supposed to be able to make characters such as that for this game. But yeah, other than that, the character creation is faultless, second to none, fantastic, brilliant. Now the bad, I ain't got time to list all the bad because I don't want this to drone on too long. The writing is appalling. The storytelling is dreadful. I am bored listening to the cinematics. Usually when I play an RPG, because I'm a massive RPG fan, I live for the cinematics. I get really into them. It's like watching a movie, but with this, I'm constantly stopping myself, skipping them on because they are just so torturous and so cringe. Like I say, I'm only 4 or 5 hours in at the minute. This game is, people say, 50 plus hours, so I'm not even touched the surface yet. Heaven only knows what's coming round the corner. I've had no real trans stuff shoved in my face just yet, but believe me, it's there because I've seen it on YouTube and various articles, etc. So yeah, this game is pants. I am so pleased I did not buy it. I'm marginally pleased that I've given it at least a fair shot, but I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't sit down and play it for something to do. I'd play something else. Another game called Stalker 2 that's coming out on my birthday, actually, next week on the 20th. That looks immense. You are basically a soldier right in the middle of Chernobyl, the radiated zone, and you're fighting mutants and scavenging for loot and crafting and stuff like that. That's right up my alley. That's exactly what I want. No queer theory, no politics injected in there. It's just a proper RPG experience, and that's what I thought Dragon Age of Elgard would be. But no, it's not. I made the right call not to buy it. I made the right call initially not to play it. But it's free, it's been lent to me, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to give it a go. Anyway, that's my lot, guys. I'm sorry to keep bringing you these gaming videos. I will contemplate making a gaming channel so that you guys don't have to suffer with this shit, because I know a lot of you are not interested in this whatsoever. The views on these gaming videos are terrible. So yeah, that just goes to prove that just goes to prove that a lot of people don't give a shit about it. So if you do give a shit, let me know what you think in the comments. If you've played this game, what do you think about it? What do you think about the character creation? What do you think about the story, the characters, etc.? Do let me know in the comments, and yeah, we'll have a chat when I've got a bit of free time. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.